show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright, we're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, Bronx drill rapper K Flock found himself in some more trouble today after reports came out that while awaiting trial for murder, he was hit with several additional racketeering charges. According to the indictment, authorities are accusing the rapper and 7 other people of running the Bronx, New York based Southside DOA gang. Now, the group faces multiple violent crime charges including attempted murder and assault with a dangerous weapon arising from 7 shootings committed in the Bronx between June 2020 and February of 2022, according to the indictment. So in all, K Flock is now facing charges of racketeering conspiracy, murder in aid of racketeering, use of a firearm resulting in death, attempted murder and assault with a dangerous weapon in aid of racketeering, use of a firearm for attempted murder, and assault with a dangerous weapon. Sheesh. Now, according to TMZ, K Flock's attorney had this to say in regards to the new charges. He said, quote, "We're not surprised by the federal charges as we've been fighting Kevin's state murder charge for over a year now, and considering the shooting was a clear act of self-defense, it wasn't a particularly strong charge," the statement reads. That it's now being used as a basis for a possible death penalty charge is extraordinary. On video, it is crystal clear that Kevin was about to be shot after attempting to walk away from his attacker. Only then did Kevin use a weapon to defend himself and another from an armed, violent gang member who was about to pull out the loaded gun in his hands. Now, in simpler terms, he's pretty much saying that he knew that the new charges was being stirred up behind the scenes because the murder charge he was facing lasted over a year, and being that it was clearly shown he was acting out of self-defense, it kind of raised awareness. You know, they still held him for all this time, so what they're doing is using that previous murder case in regards to these new RICO charges to make him look more like a menace so the judge or jury can find him guilty. You know, kind of making him look like this career criminal. It just keeps making you look bad. You know, when they just keep pounding things. If you've ever been in a situation of the court of the law, then you know how they work. They bring up charges that you had from years and decades ago, but it's all in pursuit to make you look like this criminal so they could get a conviction. You know, especially if there's a jury involved, especially when you're trying to convince the jury and the judge that he's a bad guy. It's easy to do by using lyrics, by using music videos, by using your background, your rap sheet, witnesses, things of that nature, right? But anyway, after the news broke, B-Love, who was a DOA affiliate and friend of K Flock's, quickly took to his Instagram story to post a sad face emoji along with prayer hands. Now, here's what I feel, man. They're throwing these RICO charges around a little too loosely these days, and it's looking like the smallest things are falling under the RICO guidelines in return, so these guys are getting charges without them even knowing. It's like they're facing RICO charges and they're doing things to get the RICO and they don't even know it. It's like they're unaware. They don't have no knowledge. And y'all gotta remember, these guys are young, man. You know, it was once upon a time the only people getting these type of charges were the mob, you know, and kingpin drug dealers. Because the RICO stands for racketeer, influence, and corrupt organization. These days, you could come up with a gang called ABC while you on the toilet, scream it out in a couple of your songs, and then boom. The cops are labeling it an organization. You know, they're not playing fair out here, y'all. And that should be more of a reason that if you in the streets right now, quit while you are ahead. This isn't the 80s. It's not the 90s. They got all kinds of new technology. And not to mention, snitching is at an all-time high. So I'm not going to tell anybody what to do, but what I am going to say is be smart about whatever decision or choice you decide to make. And also, if you out free right now on the street and you know you was or are affiliated with K-Flock and you around him, or you was at any point of that time, the way they talking about, you better tighten up. You better tighten up, because they coming. You know, clearly they're watching. And I'm not saying any of his guys, you know, but I'm talking about in general when I say that all these young guys are about that life until the law comes knocking. You know, you either fold or you stand solid, but however it goes, the trauma of going through these situations at a young age takes a toll on you. You know, whether you realize it or not. And let's say he does get time, right? It don't seem like he's going to get any type of petty time, but let's say, you know, the best case scenario is he get 10 or 15 years, God forbid. You know, that's too much time to have as a kid. Your life pretty much is over society-wise. You know, even if you come back to society, how are you going to function? What type of job? You know, you might get lucky. People might remember you. You might still be able to get into the music industry. Or your friends might still, you know, be relevant or popping at the time, and you probably get in like that. But once again, man, that type of trauma on anybody going through a situation like that, especially young, I don't wish it on anybody. For the young guys watching this coming up, man, let this be an example. You know, be smart. There's a lot going on today where you can make money. You don't even have to rap. You know, whether it's real estate, whether it's Bitcoining, whether it's drop shipping, Amazon, Walmart, whatever it is. It's a lot of things you can do rather than just rapping or being in the streets trying to be this tough gangster, because this is the result. All right, so y'all jump in the comments, let me know how you feel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.